Yo, what is going on, guys? The Roast Spider 7 here, back at again with another video. And in this video, I'll be going through the deadmines dungeon, which you can get at level 17 to 26. It is located in Westfall. Oh god, that's not a good presentation. Right, it's located in Westfall over here. Right here. There. That's where it's located, right here. So, what you want to do is, as you enter, there will be a bunch of ads you have to kill. I will not be going through this as they are fairly straightforward. It's only like one or two elites, not very hard at all, and it's not really worth going through because it is a waste of your guys' time. You don't need to know. There's nothing special to killing them. You just kill them. So we will be jumping straight into this dead mines right here. Yes, this is. By the way, this is classic WoW. So this is not retail. So I know dead mines has changed on retail. So if you are a retail player, this is not the video for you. But if you are a classic player or you think about going to classic, then this is the video for you. Right. So what to start? What you want to do? You want to clear this bit here. As a tank, you want to clear this bit here. Also, with leveling, the levels you could be, it says level 17 to 26. However, for DPS, you could enter at level 16, even 15. Tank, minimum 20. I say minimum 20 because the final boss is a level 21, and if you enter at level 17, you'll find it incredibly difficult to keep aggro, and on top of that, you will most likely die. Same for healer, about 17, 18. Anyway, you don't have to clear this bit off unless you have low levels and they run here because they're idiots. But yeah, what you want to do is clear this bit here because these guys here were aggro. You know, there's some copper veins here. You get tin, even silver from time to time. Yeah. Oh, sugar. Right. So you got to kill these. With these, you can stun them out of their kick them out of their fire, or you can shield bash if you are a warrior tank. I'm with paladins. I guess you can use your 1 minute stun if you really want to, if it's absolutely necessary. You don't have to stun them. They're not massive threat. It's just handy to. But these ones can fear run into other mobs, so kill them if they decide to do that. It will benefit your run greatly, honestly, because then the runners aggro more people. More people equals less. Means that the healer cannot mana break. If the healer runs out of mana, you'll more than likely die as a tank because you are solely reliant on the healer to keep you alive when you pull stuff. Again, pull only 2 to 3 mobs at a time, unless you're at a high level group, then 4. Any more than that, you will stress the healer out, and the healer may run out of mana. And again, you may die. Alright, with this boss here, what you want to do is, when he's here, you want to use your ranged, and you want to shoot him, so you don't aggro these guys. And then obviously you just want to take this guy out. He has a slam that stuns you for like 3 seconds, I think. I think he may also have a disarm. I'm not entirely too sure. I'm pretty sure he has a disarm as well. So he can drop the hammer. He can also on top of that drop the rock slicer, which is good for warriors and paladins, I guess. If you're, well, I mean, as a paladin, you want to mainly focus on getting mana and shit like that. So, yeah. Also, yeah, with these guys, you could just kill them 2 at a time. As I said, they don't really do anything special apart from run away like that. You want to make sure that you kill them before they run into anyone. Also, if you're in a mana break and you're having a bit of a long, and there's people AFK or something, you will there's a chance that you will get a patrol. You want to take them out before you carry on going to this bit here. Why I say kill them first, I will show you right now. Right, these guys straight away will aggro onto you. On top of that, you got that patrol there. You also have that patrol there. They go all the way up to here. If you're here, they will aggro to you. The pack go all the way to about here. They will aggro onto you. 4 elites on you, you're probably going to die. And with AFK people as well. So that's why I say take up the patrol behind first. If you're quick enough and you make it to around about past this side here, you'll be fine. They won't go any further. They shouldn't aggro. Alright, this boss here is a rare boss, Minor Johnson. He is, he drops a really good shield for a, when I say rare, I mean he hasn't spawned in this run, but he can drop that, which is good for a warrior, and maybe a DPS pally if you want to use it for the stats. And he can drop the cape as well, which in all fairness is okay unless another cape drops, which I will tell you about later on when we encounter the boss. Also, some tin there if any miners want to mine that. Anyway, what we want to do and carry on clearing these out, make sure that they don't run away and pull anything. There's sometimes a vein, mining vein here. You might want to just kill that guy to access it. There's only about see, 2-3 elites here. If you don't kill the patrol, you're probably going to encounter these with them, and someone's bound to die. It's not a saying if people will die. Someone's bound to die. If not, you will wipe the dungeon. These guys, they're all elites. What you want to do, 2 or 3 at a time again. They have an axe. They throw the axe, which stuns you. Like now, it stuns you for about 3 seconds. Making sure if you use the ranged pull, this is aimed mainly at the DPS here. The dungeon. If the tank pulls, wait till the tank stuns, revenges, or builds some threat on the mobs that they pull, so you don't pull them and potentially die, because it's really annoying for a warrior to have to run back to grab it. It's easy if he just threats it straight away, and then you guys can absolute mayhem on it. With DPS, in case you didn't know, if you melee from behind, you can hit more and do more damage. Whereas if you hit in front, you will increase chance of missing, etc. What I did there, you might want to use a ranged there, just in case the boss aggroes. You can pull this too, and these. You don't have to kill anyone else over there. You don't have to kill this guy. You probably don't have to kill this guy either, but if you're worried about the boss ability, which I will go through now actually. Right. Boss here, he has, in his mechanic form, he has a terrifying shout, which will make you run away for 5 seconds. If you pull a mob, it will end, but you pulled a mob and it's one extra mob to deal with, so if you want to take this guy out, then you can. Again, you can use the ranged, or if the guy's just up there, you can kill him. Right. What you want to do with this boss is you kind of want to pull him over here, just in case he just terrifying shout you, or any DPS. The 5 seconds should wait out until, so you don't pull anything that you haven't killed. This bit here, you want to taunt straight away as a tank, and move him away so it's easier to loot him and to hit him, as a matter of fact. He can drop the Taskmaster's axe, really good for paladins here. Cloth gloves, decent for tanks and not tanks, priests and mages. The shredder can drop the blade as well. Mainly drops the dagger, which is pretty pointless. Chests can spawn here and behind there as well. You also can get the pat as well, so you want to be careful. After every boss that dies, pat will come. So if you're not quick enough, you might just want to take him out, or just making sure that he's taken out in case. Over here, you get some goblin elites, so you want to be careful on your pulls here. You want to pull about maybe 2 if it's an elite 3. Again, you get some copper here. Also, DPS, or anyone as a matter of fact, level up first aid. Honestly, it will help the healers a lot. With these, you can get woolen cloth and I believe linen cloth as well, which helps with the first part of first aid. Also, these guys drop one of the Defier's items. These guys also do. I believe these guys don't. I believe the henchmen also, no, the overseers even, they drop another set, and then a boss drops the bout, I believe, and the last boss can drop the chest piece. I will go through the Defy set once we reach the boat stage, because at the moment it's not particularly important until then. So we'll just carry on doing this. Just want to make sure that everything's dead. Making sure that you go in front and pull it all, like that. This room here, you want to be careful of fears, like, majorly. Other parts of the dungeon, not so much important. This part of the dungeon, absolutely vital that your DPS keep on top of those runners. I tell you why. These guys, if they run, aggro that. If that guy runs, we'll aggro these guys, so on and so forth. There's engineers that create robots that do a lot of damage. So you want to take them out first. Make sure that your tank has aggro of it first, because if it doesn't, the bot will absolutely murder you. They are annoying things they are. So yeah, once you've done that, you want to focus these engineers first. So you have an engineer that walks up and down here, that guy there. If you want, you can wait. My advice is to wait for him to come back up and take him out first before you pull any of this here. So you want to wait. You can range pull him as well if you wish, and walk up. And see there, these guys have a huge aggro range. It doesn't matter if you pull this guy as well. Just quickly take him out. It's not a problem. The robots do quite a bit of damage, to be honest, so you're going to want to be careful there. With the engineers, obviously, just take them out so they don't spawn more in. There's also a fire effect as well, which slows your movement speed and gives you fire damage over a certain amount of time. You can lose a sight with these, which means that they will move forward. Meaning that you don't have to go all the way over there and pull more stuff. If you kill these guys quick enough, they won't summon a robot. But again, if you're not got high level group, that's probably not the case. You probably will get one. But it's still fine if you only pull one. If you pull two, again, also fine. Just don't pull any more than 2 engineers or anything else after that, because you may put the healer at stress and make him run out of mana, which potentially kill you. So you don't want to do that. So once they're dead, again, chest can sometimes spawn here. If not, then it's not a problem. Be careful about here. You might pull the boss. But yeah, you want to just focus all the engineers first, like every single one of them, just to make your life as a tank pulling this a lot easier. Once the engineers are dead, you're pretty much fine. You're fine to tackle this room. This is probably the most frustrating room in the dungeon if you don't know what you're doing. I know it sounds stupid because it's a low-level dungeon, but the amount of times that the groups I've been in have wiped on this, and other people have wiped on this just for not taking out the engineers or just pulling them too soon and pulling all these. Making them run away, and yeah, whatever you do, do not fear this room. Like anything, do not fear anything. So don't shout them to fear them as warriors. Don't fear them as warlocks. Just don't fear them at all, because you'll put absolutely everything. So yeah, again, after you kill the engineers, so much easier just to tackle this dungeon. There's no way just to pull the boss and not the ad, so you can take out the ad first, which would be my advice, just because he can do the fire thing, and Blind does a fire thing as well, which deals more damage, like that. The molten, what's it called? The molten metal. That's it. Once you take him out, he drops Jeweled Ring, good for mana people. Healers, etc. That's good for paladins. It says leather. This is a mistake that most people do. This go, oh, I'm wearing mail, I can't need on leather stuff. You can. You have the ability to wear leather. Wear it when you can. As later on in the game, once you level up, you will get access to better mail and plate stuff if you're a plate wearer. So if you see a leather item that you like and that's good for you, it's an upgrade, need on it, it's fine. You're not ninja looting. Yeah. Also, engineers, you get boxes here that drop engineering supplies. So helps. It will help you guys level it up a bit, or craft some extra bullets if you need them. If you're a hunter, etc. Again, I think this is a tin. Oh no, it's silver. Yeah, you can sometimes get silver as well. Very rare, but you can still get it. Right. This room is just full of these guys and mages and shit, stuff like that. So be sure to just to take them out and try and get the elites by themselves. If you can't, it's not a problem. These guys do a freezing thing which freezes you in place, so be careful tanks there when you try to keep aggro. Make sure you don't lose the aggro, because you will not be able to run back for a certain amount of time. If you don't have a rogue in your group, you will need this to blow the door. I could pick, if you pick Locket, obviously it's normal, you don't get the extra ads, so I will show you what it's like when you blow the door, just in case you guys don't have a rogue or a blacksmith that has got a skeleton key to unlock it. Oh, come on, right. Oh my gosh, oh crap. Yep, you sometimes get this guy that runs like, hello there, and you just kill him. Just finish the rest of these off. There we go. Alright, so once everyone's got the mana, I'm gonna fire the cannon. You'll get two ads at the moment. It's mainly always just a mage, a caster, and a pirate. If you're quick enough, you can kill these guys and the third guy after, but most people find it easy just to go and pull all three and just take them all out in one go, which is easier, to be honest. It just quickens the time, I guess. If you're short on time, Okay, here you can go around here. I will show you how, but I will also go through here and show you how to take on this bit here in case you guys want any XP, which most of you will be. But in case you just after the loot, the gear that you need / want, gonna wanna do that, and then you can swim all the way from here. You can jump here, but you more than likely will pull that kind of stuff. So what you want to do is go all the way here. Jump up here. And there you go, you can go to smite. I will show you the non-lazy way of doing it and the way people do it to get XP. Also, if you're a druid, you can swim faster, so a big perk for you guys there. Yep. Hurry up then, stupid rogue. Right. These guys take a free to replace again, so tanks be careful, making sure you have threat before they freeze you and you lose the threat and it goes into your DPS healer. Because you don't want that, guys. It will kill you. You can pull 2 of these at a time if you really want to. You can do it 1 at a time, or maybe 3, but you want to be careful. Because they are elite mobs, so they have more health and deal more damage than the normal mobs, so we want to be careful there. Again, depends on the level of your group and how well your group does. You can get barrels of milk as well. Saves you buying them from the vendors. I don't really worry about these birds that much. They're easy to kill. Right. Now, if you know what you're doing, great, but those people who don't know what you're doing, if the people who know what they're doing does this, so skull always equals kill first, kill second. You want to kill these 2 ads first because he has a stun that will stun you for about 5 seconds. You will not be able to attack, and these guys can just attack you and kick the living hell out of you and probably kill you. He can drop the mace, which is actually pretty good to be honest. Really good as a matter of fact. Blade, good for rogues, maybe tanking warriors if they just want a slight upgrade, and this is good for paladins, I guess. Warriors as well for the strength, but mainly paladins. That's mainly for warriors. That's mainly for paladins. So, I'm gonna kill these ads here. What if you do not start hitting him until both of these ads are dead, because again he was stunned. And it will kill you. Also with him, bollocks, you can stun him before he stuns you. He will still do the animation where he walks back and picks up his other weapon, but you can still deal more damage to him if you wish. Like that. Look, he will run back and you can still attack him. Got the smudge reaver. Here, obviously, get these 2 ads here. Making sure that they will get absolutely killed. I will do Cookie first, because some people do choose to do him first, some people don't. I will also show you how to tackle him last as well. I would do him first though, and show you a concept of how to do it if you choose to do him last. So what we want to do here, obviously, kill all the ads. Yeah. Be careful when he patrols. He will patrol back and forth. He will go here, stop in the middle there, and go all the way over there. Once you have him there, you can pull him like that. I'm just gonna melee him. He has a ability where he will poison you. I will see if I can get him to that. He also runs in fear. He can drop one of 3 things actually. You drop the wand, the cookie stone rod, which is actually really good. One-handed mace, again good for a warrior. Tanks probably, because it's one-handed with the plus your strength. You can get a cat as well. If you're a pet collector, go ahead. If you're a high enough level, you can just clear these guys and skip a few of the ads if you want, or you can just go around here and then just go back. There's only like 2 or 3 you skip anyway, so it's up to your group in their opinion if it's worth just skipping them, or if you might as well just kill them. Again, see these levels here, they are like now level 20, so that's why I say warriors enter level 20, 21-ish, just so you can keep the aggro. Chest sometimes spawns here as well. One will spawn up there, and if it doesn't spawn up there, it will definitely spawn at the very top, next to the ship where the 2 final bosses are. So yeah, you only missed like what 2, 3 ads, but still, if you guys don't like wasting time and you just after the loot, you can just do that. These guys, if you're low level, you'll more than likely pull this lot here, so you want to be careful of that. See, chest there. It was fun to spawn up the top as well, if you don't get it there. In my opinion, you might want to open the chest, because you never know what's in there. It's mainly rubbish, but sometimes you get the odd green that's an upgrade for you, maybe a blue. I've got a blue from a chest before, so I've also got a blue from one of these mobs as well, healing gear pants, which is actually really good. With this bit actually, here, be careful. If I, best advice, everyone stay here, let the tank go up, and pull here. Because he can aggro onto you, and he will run all the way here, and pull everything here. If that happens, you're going to want to run and jump on here. Like so, you jump, and you want to get to here, because if you go here, they can still hit you, and will kill you. And you got to wait for a few seconds for it to reset, but after that, you'll be good to go again. So your tank can pull here, and then what you want to do, you just want to bring them all the way down to here. Same over here, but in this case, you can just pull here. You might as well just pull the rest of these 3 here. You can just stay here and do it, and the boss will not aggro onto you afterwards. So that's a good thing, I guess. Right, this guy, Captain Gooskin, Emerson staff, really good for staff users. I don't know whether pallies can use staffs. I assume they can. So good for them. Mages, priests, druids. This, I will get into this right now actually. This set is really good for DPS, rogues, hunters, and good for tanking druids. Why good for tanking druids, I say? For one, leather. You serious, mate? Are you actually serious? Okay, right. What you gonna do? Kill the ads. Or kill the ads first, then focus the boss. Once you kill the ads, the boss is he can do a poison harpoon, which obviously poisons you. Druid healers, you can get rid of this. So if anyone has it, just spell it. Okay, right. With that, this whole set, this is dropped by these two here are dropped by the trash mobs. The the miners, the overseers, the taskmasters, the mages and whatever. So you want to do that. You want to making sure you kill all them and loot them if you have to figure. This drops from Greenskin, and this from Van Cleef. Yeah, this is good for tanks, druid tanks especially, because of the plus 10 armor it gives if you get 2 sets. So even 2 of these sets can help you. The plus 3 set's pretty pointless, to be honest. Plus 4 if you are a dagger user. I know it's plus 1 and you're like, oh, it's not really that much. It helps you hit better. So if you're missing most of your hits at the moment, that plus 1 could be the difference between a hit and a miss. And if you get the full set, then it's plus 10 attack power, which is really good for all DPS. So you will want to collect all this whole set if you can. Most of the time, people put these on AH for about, I say, 50 silver. Not that expensive, to be honest. So if you're too lazy to farm it, then you can always buy off AH. Apart from the armor, which is by no pickup, which means you cannot put on AH. So this guy here, the big daddy of this place, Edwin Van Cleef. We will go through what he drops now. Cape of the Brotherhood. All DPS want this. Hunters, rogues, warriors, you want this. It's so good. For all the way up to about level 40 actually, maybe 45. It's really good. Chest piece, really good for healers, especially. As I went through this already, but really good for tanks, DPSs, whatever. And the infamous Cruel Barb, which all your wielders want to maximize their damage. It's got plus 12 attack power, so if you get the full set there, you got plus 22 attack power, which is actually pretty good. But people want 2 of these. My advice is to not get 2 of these. Why? Look at the speed, 2.8 speed. If I go to my blades here, that's got a 1.80 speed. You want to have the quicker one in your offhand and the slow one in your main hand. Why? Because this one does more damage and probably has more effect. This one will let you hit faster, which increases if you got any buffs on here, like I've got Crusader. If it actually procs, which means if it actually activates it, the offhand has more of a chance of doing it because it's faster. Same with 2% chance on a melee hit to gain 1 extra attack. That will also do that. With him, he has, as soon as you encounter him here, he will have 2 ads here. You're gonna want to kill the ads first, because he half. If I can get to half, there you go. He spawns 2 more. So you want to keep focusing these until they're dead. It will make your life so much easier. And 100% prevent a wipe. What did he drop? See, the fire armor. Right. Once you've done that, the cookie bit, if you want to do him last, go this way. Like this, so you're on the ledge. You want to make sure everyone gets a ledge. Hunters, dismiss your pet. I mean this, dismiss your pet. Why? If you don't clear any of this, your pet will go all the way around and pull absolutely everything. It doesn't always do it, but it's a high chance that it does. what you want to do is wait for Cookie to come here, or if he's all the way around here, you want to drop down here. If ads spawn, if the ads aggro, kill 2 here. If they spawn here, kill the 2 there. You want to do that. If Cookie's there, you want to shoot him about here, and just kill him here. It's the easiest way to do it. Yeah, so that's pretty much all there is to this dungeon. You know, most of it is solely on the coordination of how much the tank pulls, how good your healer is, and how well your DPS can damage. So if you guys like this video, let me know in the comments below, and also by giving this a big fat like. If you guys love what you're seeing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's always appreciated. If you guys got any suggestions of what I should do on my next video, if you want me to do another dungeon guide, if you want me to actually run the dungeon as a tank, healer, or DPS, I don't mind. I will do that. If you guys want to see the dungeon in action, more or less without a level 60 here. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.